All right, something very exciting coming up is Project Funway, and this is an event that we love here in the Vail Valley. Joining me now, Amy Lewis, to talk a little bit more about Project Funway. You guys have some really interesting fashion items, which we're going to get to in a second, but first, tell me what Project Funway is.
So Project Funway is the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Education Foundation of Eagle County, EFEC. A lot of people know us as EFEC. And it's to raise money basically to support our schools. Our public education funding in the state of Colorado has been dismal for about 20 years, at least a couple of decades. So we are here to help support where the state is falling short, essentially. Mm-hmm. So Project Funway is an event that it's so much fun. That's why it's Funway. It's based on the runway show, Project Runway, and people come and they basically, that's one of our outfits. That's the winner last year. She did wallpaper, feathers, and metal. Wow. That's the Vail Daily design, of course, newspaper. Uh-huh. So you make designs out of anything but fabric and send them down the runway. That's made out of motor oil containers. That's a Carl Kruger design. Wow. Yeah, he is amazing. He die cuts and fastens them together with bolts and nuts and all kinds of fasteners and movable. That is Hot Wheels racetracks with some Hot Wheels cars. Put on. It's so as you can see, it's so much fun and so creative. That was our youth division. She won with standardized testing sheets.
Oh my goodness.
An entire dress made out of a standardized testing sheet.
A student's nightmare.
So relevant, so relevant. Oh, that one's umbrellas.
Oh wow.
She made a whole outfit out of umbrellas.
That one actually looks like a dress that you might pick up at the store.
A little bit pokey, but
right.
Yeah, and that one's global maps and global ready skills from Eagle County Schools, one of our strategic directives from the district. And of course, we all know that bod.
Woo.
That's Josiah Middaugh, and he's in some sort of, I don't know, palm short or something. But yeah.
I love the concept of making fashion out of non-fabric materials.
Yeah.
And so where do so we talked about where the funds go. How do we get tickets? How do you donate? Is it like you can go to the website and donate if you can't make the show? How do we get EFEC?
Well, first, don't miss the show.
Right.
No, it's fun. The tickets, you can get them online at efec.org. But we will also be selling them the night of. Mm-hmm. So at the door, but if you could be stuck with a line at the door if you wait. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend just getting them ahead of time. You can check in ahead of time. And it comes with drinks, some dinner, silent auction, live auction. We have a huge auction for silent and some really unique items for the live auction. And you get 2 runway shows. You get a youth runway show and you get an adult runway show. And they're both fantastic and blow your mind.
It's going to be like New York Fashion Week here in the Vail Valley. Now, we do have some items here that are off towards our hallway. Are these going to be at the runway?
No, these were designs from last year.
Okay.
So one of them is ski fencing. The other one is acupuncture guide tubes. Mm-hmm. But at any rate, these were last year. So these are old hat. Mm-hmm. It's going to be all fresh and new.
I feel like that ski fencing one is something you might actually see on Fashion Week, at New York Fashion Week.
It is so striking.
Mm-hmm.
And the color, really it's so bright. I don't know, I love it.
Yeah, it's incredible. And so what is your goal for this year? I know you said you have in 2018 that you're going to cut public education funding again, $50 million.
Well, there was a recent Denver Post article, and the budget is still being established at the state level, but they're talking about cutting public education anywhere from 50 to 75 million in 2018. Mm-hmm. So although we passed 3A and 3B this past fall, which is fantastic, we can be more happy. Thank you for everyone who voted. That barely got us caught back up from the recession and what our cuts from the recession and our teachers losing money, not getting any money raises. So moving forward, this is for moving forward.
Right.
This is looking to the future for our classrooms.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Amy.
Thanks,
it's
Megan.
efec.org so that you can find out more information, get your tickets in advance, and make a donation as well. But coming up next, we're going to let you know what's happening on tomorrow's show for Good Morning Vail.